Think your lashes have hit their limit? Discover limitless length and full volume with Maybelline Sky High Mascara. The Flex Tower brush bends to volumize and extend every single lash from root to tip. And the lightweight bamboo-infused formula makes lashes feel weightless. Now in 8 bold shades so you can take your lashes to new heights every day. Visit Maybelline.com to shop Sky High Mascara now.
I am turning 69 and I've decided to spend the next year preparing, really preparing for my 70s. I'm calling it the Journey to 70, and today I'm kicking it off with something that completely transformed my fitness. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, I'm Barbara and this is Age Better. If you're new to Age Better, welcome. And if you've been tuning in for a while, welcome back. Today's episode marks the beginning of something I've been quietly planning for months, many months. A new series I'm calling The Journey to 70. Each episode will welcome an expert who will guide me to do what I call non-negotiables in exercise, nutrition, and, well, just about everything I will need to know to be a pretty cool 70-year-old 1 year from now. And the first episode airs next week on December 23rd, which is, my actual birthday. But today, I want to share details about a really incredible way of walking that will help you lose weight, gain muscle, lower blood pressure, and so much more. Science-backed. It's definitely something you want to know about, and it's definitely something I will continue to do as I inch my way to 70 and beyond. Want more info about aging better? Of course you do. Check out the Age Better cheat sheet on Substack. Okay, everyone, get ready to age better. Today's episode is a special one, to me anyway, because it marks the start of something deeply personal, a full year project I'm calling The Journey to 70. I find myself on the threshold of a brand new decade. Just like when I turned 50, the number has surprised me. When I was approaching 50, I remember thinking, wait, what? How did that happen? And that moment of shock ended up being the beginning of something truly incredible. I went on a mission to talk to the best experts in the country, and those conversations became my first book, The Best of Everything After 50, which launched on the Today Show. It was so great with Ann Curry, and it became a bestseller and opened the door to everything I've been doing ever since. Now here I am again, another milestone, another transition, and I want to meet it with the same curiosity, the same energy, and the same determination to understand exactly what I need to do to thrive in the next chapter of my life. I want to be strong. I want to be mobile. I want to stay independent. I want to feel good. But I also know that I can't just coast into my 70s. I have to prepare for them. So all year long, month by month, I'll sit down with leading experts who will tell me what I should be doing at 69 to get ready for 70 and beyond. I'm talking about the non-negotiables: strength, mobility, nutrition, sleep, hormones, hearing, brain health, bone health, joint health, all of it. And I'll share every step of the journey with you. Our first Journey to 70 guest will be someone many of you know and love, Dr. Jocelyn Wittstein, an orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist at Duke University. She's been a guest before, and she is extraordinary. In that episode, we will take a deep dive into bone and joint health, what changes in our 60s, what we can still build, what we need to protect, and what habits truly matter for staying mobile and pain-free in our 70s. I learned so much from her already, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. But before we get to that conversation, I want to talk about something that I've already reassessed and tweaked in my own life, and that I plan to carry with me throughout this entire journey. And that is Japanese interval walking. Many of you know that I've been a runner for nearly 20 years. I started running at 50 with the Jeff Galloway run, walk, run method, and it changed my life. Running helped me feel strong and confident, and it became part of my identity. I ran the New York City Marathon on a dare from my youngest daughter, and then I ran 16 more marathons after that. I even did a 60K ultramarathon to celebrate turning 60. I loved everything about running, still do. The community, the discipline, the way it made me feel. But, about a year ago, I developed a stress fracture in my knee on top of some moderate arthritis, and suddenly I had to stop running or kind of slow it down a lot. And just like that, no more weekend long runs, no more training cycles, no more miles adding up throughout the week. My movement shifted from 15 to 20 miles of weekly running to 0. And it affected everything. I lost muscle. I gained weight. My energy dipped. My mood dipped. I didn't feel like myself. And honestly, I really was getting grumpy. At least everyone told me that. So I stepped back and I remembered my own philosophy: when life changes. And oh boy, doesn't it always? Of course it does. Reassess and tweak. Don't cling to the past version of yourself. Don't fight reality. Adjust. Find the next best step. Be open to something new. That's when I discovered Japanese interval walking, also called interval walking training, or IWT, and it has become one of the most effective, surprising, and empowering changes I've made in years. You may have seen people talking about it on TikTok or Instagram. It's exploded online, especially among people over 50. But this method has been around for decades, and it's supported by excellent research out of Japan. The purpose was to create a safe, joint-friendly program for older adults that still delivered big improvements in fitness. And they found the perfect formula: 3 minutes of fast walking followed by 3 minutes of slow walking, repeated 5 times, about 5 days a week. It sounds too simple to be powerful, but the science behind it is astonishing. Studies showed improvements in endurance, blood pressure, strength, cholesterol, blood sugar, weight, and overall metabolic health. And because it's weight-bearing, it also supports bone strength, something deeply important to all of us, especially as we get older. What really clicked for me is that Japanese interval walking uses the same rhythm that made me fall in love with running. Effort, then recovery. It's the same philosophy Jeff Galloway uses. Push a little, pull back, repeat. That rhythm allows your body to work harder without overloading your joints. And for someone with an injury and some arthritis, it was exactly what I needed. And let me tell you, it works. Within a few weeks of doing Japanese interval walking, I noticed real changes. My muscles came back. My energy picked up. My mood lifted. The weight I gained, and I gained about 10 pounds, started to come off. I felt stronger, steadier, and much more like myself. And here's the wild part. I even speed walked the Brooklyn Half Marathon using this method, no running at all, and I crossed the finish line with a big smile and a medal around my neck. That experience reminded me that movement is movement and that reinvention is always possible. If you're curious about trying it, here's exactly how to do it. Start with a 10-minute warm-up of easy walking. Then walk fast, really, really fast as your body can walk, for 3 minutes. Not a jog. You're not running here. Just a purposeful, intentional, brisk walk where you really feel your heart rate going up, because that's really the point here. And your breathing is picking up. And then after 3 minutes, slow down to your regular walking pace and just kind of let your heart rate settle down, your breathing settle down, and then repeat this fast, slow cycle about 5 times. And when you're done, finish with a few minutes of easy walking and some light stretching if that feels good. Try to do this 3 to 5 times a week, which is what I do. What I love most is how adaptable it is. You can shorten the cycles, you can lengthen them. You can do it for an hour if you want. You can do it for half an hour if you want. You can do it on hills or flat surfaces. You can do it alone or with a friend or a walking group. You can make it as challenging or as gentle as you need it to be. As I step into my 69th year, wow, and begin this journey to 70, Japanese interval walking is one of the habits I'm choosing to carry with me. It's familiar, it's forgiving, and it's really effective. And it has reminded me that our bodies still crave movement, no matter how old you are, and still respond beautifully to it at every age. So that's where I'm starting, reassessing, tweaking, and building from where I am right now. And I invite you to join me in this intentional, thoughtful, exciting year ahead. Yay! Don't miss the full conversation with Dr. Jocelyn Wittstein, which is coming soon. In fact, next week. It's packed with information that every woman in midlife and beyond really needs to hear. Thank you for being here with me. And as always, keep moving, keep reassessing, and keep tweaking, because we can't control getting older, but we absolutely can control how we do it. Talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you enjoyed this episode of Age Better Podcast, please do a few things. First, share it with all your friends and family. Then, subscribe to Age Better wherever you listen to podcasts, including YouTube, so you never miss a single episode. Finally, if you have ideas for topics you want me to cover in a future episode of Age Better, send an email to agebetterpodcast@gmail.com or reach out to me on social media. Until next time, remember this: we can't control getting older, but we can control how we do it. Talk to you soon. Age Better Podcast is a proud member of the Sound Advice Network. Sound Advice, women's voices amplified.